Band of the Damn Week. This week, Slipknot.
It's the only thing that slowly stops the air.
From Basement Demons to Stadium Kings.
It's been a while, but goddammit, Slipknot is back in Germany, and it is very good to fucking see all of our crazy fucking friends here tonight!
So Slipknot didn't ask for permission. These guys showed up in jumpsuits, hid their faces, and screamed their trauma at the world. And the world screamed right back.
Hold on, guys, hold on, guys, we got something going on right there. Can we get EMTs in there? Everybody back up, give some room, make sure they can get in.
Back up!
Hold on a second, guys, hold on, let's make sure they get out, okay? No, give it up, I was in it, man, give it up for the band.
From Iowa dive bars to global domination, this band turned pain into performance and chaos into community. This is Band of the Damn Week, and this time, today, right now, we're going to rip into Slipknot.
When Slipknot was first put together, I can remember going, this is fantastic. It was a collage, it was a combo, it was an amalgam of all of these different styles.
So what was the birth of the storm? Slipknot started as an act of rebellion, not against parents, not against politics, but against being ignored. Mid-90s, Des Moines, Iowa. It wasn't exactly a metal mecca, but it bred frustration, and frustration bred hunger. Corey Taylor said it best. We were ugly kids making ugly music in an ugly fucking place. The band formed in 1995 with percussionists, samplers, and more members than some football teams. They dropped a self-released record called Mate, Feed, Kill, Repeat, and the underground fucking shook. By the time Ross Robinson signed on to produce their self-titled album in '99, the industry had no idea what had hit it, but the fans did. Because here was a band that sounded like a panic attack, dressed like a fucking horror movie, and spoke like they've been through hell and survived it. So let's talk about the masks, the message, the
What did he just say?
The meteoric rise.
And you're super smart.
Slipknot's first major label album exploded. The opening scream of, let's get it right, 74261700027 into sick felt like a fucking riot. Controlled, barely, Wait and Bleed became the gateway drug for a generation who didn't want polished rock stars. They wanted scars. In the masks, they weren't a gimmick. That was armor. Corey once said it was the only way we could be seen was by hiding. Their live shows were absolute chaos, not choreographed, genuine mayhem. 3 percussionists, a DJ, turntables, steel kegs, a drummer who looked like a machine, and a frontman who could scream or so. It wasn't new metal. This was survival metal. And then Iowa, the album that cut too deep. By 2001, the band was fractured. They were furious and feeding on their own anger. The result? Iowa, one of the darkest, heaviest, and most honest records ever released by a mainstream band. People equal shit. It wasn't just a catchy title. That was a declaration. Disaster piece? That was a love song from the abyss. Every track on Iowa dripped with pain. But it was pain with purpose. It debuted at number 3 on Billboard. And let me repeat that. One of the most violent, emotionally raw albums of the decade charted that year. And that high. Because you know why? Because you, fans, knew. This wasn't theater. This was therapy. Now the evolution, the tragedy, and the triumph. As the years went on, the band evolved. Volume 3, the subliminal verses. It brought melody. All Hope Is Gone brought arena anthems. But underneath it all was the same fury. Tempered by grief. Paul Gray's death in 2010 shattered the band. Joey Jordison's departure was another heartbreak. By 2020, it was a completely different lineup, but not a different spirit. Corey was still there, and because Slipknot never depended on individual players, this band was built on a shared scream, the scream of kids who were told they weren't good enough. And now, they sell out fucking arenas. Not in spite of their pain, but because of it.
You mean some emotion buried deep within your psyche?
So my final thoughts. Slipknot didn't just redefine metal. They redefined healing through metal, something that's very important to me if you pay attention to my channel. They built a mask for every kid who needed one. A lyric for every moment someone wanted to break something. And a sound that said, you're not alone. Even in your chaos, you are not alone. So whether you're an Iowa diehard or the Gray Chapter convert, whether you scream surfacing in your car or cry to Snuff in the dark, Snuff, yes, a dark, angry, beautiful song.
Oh shit, now I'm gonna go ahead and cry.
You're part of this. Slipknot's not just a band. They're a battleground. And they're a brotherhood. So tell me what's your Slipknot moment. What's your favorite mask? Your favorite album? Do me a favor, drop it in the comments. Tell your story. I want to hear it. Others want to hear it. Next week, we'll dig into another band that made the world listen. So subscribe, share it with the maggots in your life, and remember, every riff tells a story. And Slipknot's is still unfolding. I'm Fred Carroll for Headbangers History. I'll see you soon.